J Moore.
Sunday night sound session right now backstage at Summer Jam with the one and only Kendrick Lamar.
What's up, bro?
Thanks for coming through, man.
Appreciate you.
No doubt. So we were just saying a second ago off the air that, you know, we've been playing you for years, ever since the K-Dot days, and we've been watching TDE just on the rise the last couple years. What's it been like moving up to this level where now you're doing summer jams in different markets and it's no longer just kind of buzzing, it's actually starting to really pop off on a major scale?
Yeah, really everything comes behind the music. The music just got better. Y'all been messing with me since day one, and all that was just time to grow. Grow, you know. So once I started really locking in and figure out what I want to do, the opportunities came right behind it. You know, for me to be on Coachella, Summer Jam, Powerhouse.
What was like that first moment where you thought, like, wow, this is actually turning a corner? Like people are really getting it.
I think it had to be the Kendrick Lamar EP, and I wasn't doing shows. I did a show in New York, and people showed just as much love, you know, in New York as they did in LA. That's when I knew it was bigger than just, you know, my own backyard. It actually can broaden out and touch everybody, you know.
You spoke about the music being the purpose and the center of, you know, all of it. How do you maintain that balance between focusing on the music and continuing to hone your craft while maintaining and keeping up with the busy schedule?
Really, it's just about me finding time and locking in and knowing that the music comes first and having people around me understand that. Yeah. You know, because you can get so caught up in, you know, doing interviews and stations, just being on the road and doing shows, but everything comes behind the music, you know. So if I got an idea, I need a studio ASAP. I need to get this off, you know. So it's basically about, you know, the understanding, you know, as far as the people that's handling the business for you as a team, and, you know, having that relationship where they know that
creating that space for you.
Right.
No doubt.
Talk about some of the people behind the scenes at TDE that have been holding it down. I was just talking to my man Dave. He's been sending out email blasts for years, sending good music out. But who are these people that, you know, the fans may not be that familiar with?
Of course, Dave Free. He worked his way up to the top, you know, of the company, TDE, as president. And you have him, you have Punch, you have Top Dawg himself, the CEO. I mean, all of these people in the cut is people that, you know, we grind and start with, you know, together. You know, I'm sure you remember that. You guys remember that. They play a big part. You know, a lot of artists get confused and think it's just them that gets, you know, where they at. You know, just them making the music. You know, it starts with the music, but it's no I and team. You can't go out here and put the music out yourself, because you gotta always stay creative and stay in a space where you just stick to the music and not get caught up in the business side. So I owe a lot of my success, you know, and where I'm at right now, you know, to the team around me, you know.
Yeah, that's good to hear, that humility.
Yeah.
In your travels, you keep it on the light side. Like, you've been around a lot of places. What's one of the places that's the fondest to you, just in terms of where you've been, whether it's, you know, in the States or abroad? Crazy energy, good food, just good experience all over. What's one of the spots you remember the most?
What I remember the most, probably Toronto. Toronto was crazy. I mean, the people was beautiful. The energy was there, and they just showed a whole bunch of love. That was my first show, just outside of, you know, the stage, you know. Okay. And that's a memorable moment because it was on my birthday too. So they showed me a whole bunch of love. I think it was around the time Section 80 had just dropped. Yeah. And they were singing it word for word, man. It was a good thing.
You been across the seas yet?
Yeah, I just came back from Europe. Okay. Yeah. Sweden, we rocked out over there. Okay. That was crazy energy too. It's just crazy to see how the music comes from a small little basement, you know, in a local city, and travel over the water.
Take you around the world.
Yeah, it's crazy. No doubt.
Yeah, what's it like seeing like people sing along to a song that literally just dropped like hours before on the internet and they already know every word? Like, that's crazy.
It's a crazy feeling. It's an even more crazy feeling knowing where I wrote that song at. You know? I wrote it in my mom's kitchen. You know what I mean? Cut You Off in Section 80, OD, knowing where I wrote these songs at, you know, in Compton. And they all the way, you know, people I thought I'd never meet, you know, singing it.
Yo, talk about Cut You Off for a second, because personally that's just one of my favorite records. Everything from the ad-lib to the beat to the hook, like everything about that is just classic. How did you get the concept for that record?
Just experience with life, you know, when you got, you know, negative people around you that's not trying to get it, you know, get to the yams is what we say. You know, we're always talking about bullshit, and eventually you get tired of that. You know, putting these people around you because they ain't doing nothing for themselves and they ain't doing nothing for you. you know, to inspire you to do something for yourself, you know. So what happens is you put positive people around you that's all on one accord, then things are happening for you. And that's the type of good situation I'm in right now. So I got inspired and I made that song called Cut You Off, just off the experiences of, you know, having friends and negative people around you.
Yeah, turned into a classic, man. And talk about the upcoming album. Obviously that was a, you know, past song, but stuff you got upcoming in the works, songs that people haven't heard yet, like what's on deck.
Yeah, we just dropped the new single, The Recipe, featuring Dr. Dre. And I made that record because, you know, I felt like we haven't had that type of love on just the West Coast in a long time. And, you know, as far as being innovators in the game, a lot of people follow that, you know, follow that field and love what we do. And that was one of the records, man, I wanted to warm up with, you know, and let people know, you know, I'm still right here from where I came from.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the warm up. It's gonna be building for the album, man. And there's no tentative date yet, but I'm working.
No doubt. You and working and being knee deep in the music and everything right now, it's apparent, you know what I'm saying, just based on the skill and the quality of the music that you're releasing, that you're dedicated to it. But in terms of maybe looking forward a little bit, do you have any other aspirations as far as creative outlets beyond the music?
You know, I always ask the people, like, when you go to movies, stuff like that.
I don't know. I mean, just whatever, anything outside of that.
I mean, I really just want to master the music and art. I really want to focus on that before I jump into anything else. Now I was just mentioning, like, people always ask me, you know, get into acting and stuff like that. And I tell them that my focus is really on the music.
That's apparent.
Yeah, I don't want to get caught up in other things without mastering this first. I'm still a student of the game. I haven't accomplished. I want to say I haven't accomplished.
You don't got like a vodka or nothing coming out, a clothing line or nothing yet?
Eventually, man. No doubt. Eventually. Like, you know, Jay-Z had to make Reasonable Doubt before he got
without a doubt.
Rock-aware. You know what I mean? So I got to make my Reasonable Doubt first.
Yeah. No doubt. When are they gonna see the album? When is it looking to drop?
We're looking for it this year, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. No tentative date, but, you know, we're almost there.
Nice. And websites where they can go for more information?
Yeah. Top Dawg, we're still music. TopDawgMusic.com. We've been switching it up. I'm trying to find that right. TopDawgMusic.com. Twitter at Kendrick Lamar. At J-Rock, at Absol, at KUBE. I got plugged on homies.
Yeah, the crew.
They doing their thing.
And when's the Crew album coming out?
Yeah, man. I shouldn't have said that. Nah, but yeah,
people are waiting.
We working, man. We working.
That's coming after yours, though, right?
May come before, may come after, yeah.
You never know.
Well, continued success, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always a blessing to see you and, you know, connect, chop it up for a quick second. And,
appreciate it.
And let you get to your thing and have your business on stage.
Yes, sir. Hope y'all coming out, man. Watch this energy.
Yeah, no doubt.
Shane Moore, DJ Hyphen.
Yeah.
Sunday Night Sound Session. Summer Jam exclusive. Kendrick Lamar, backstage. Respect.
On it.